I mean, they might turn into something else when I bring them through, too. Who fucking knows?
You got no clue.
I should probably bring a sword, too. A regular sword. There's plenty of them around here.
Tons. You have a fucking dojo full of swords in the backyard. But you're thinking that next time you play, it'd probably be a good idea if you can go do some acting to keep the money going.
Yes. Yes.
Plus, you got to stay on top, booby.
I'm going to get some good quality traveling clothes, some good boots, like all kinds of traveling gear from here.
Got it. Take a card. The shit from here is much better than what you could buy there for some reason. Possibly because it's not a post-apocalyptic area.
Outfit plus.
You will stand out until it gets nice and dirty, though.
Bag plus a sleeping bag, too.
Yeah. Sleeping bag, tent, travel clothes for a couple of days. Believe me when I say you got about 2, maybe 3 days worth of clothing, and that's about it because you got the ultra lightweight, I live in California, sturdy travel clothes, but carrying more than that, then again, start sucking. Unless you're like, I fully will get a horse or something to lead around because I have animal handling horse, Logan, and fuck that.
No, that's fine. I mean, I'm just getting what I think I'm going to, because this is all, to me, pretty much disposable, and it's not that expensive. Hell, I have it on myself, so.
When you've got 2 credit cards that can each do 10K, this is not expensive. Anything else? Anything super clever?
I want to get a map of, like a land map that I can fold up and laminate it. Can I find a laminated, like,
Route map of Route 66? Map? Yes, of course. Route 66 is considered a cultural icon. Getting it laminated at a print shop is not even a challenge. You're glad that you gave yourself a few hours to do this. Taxi drivers are getting bribed and shit like that. Yeah, it's all coming together. Anything clever? By the way, the map uses navigation skill. Of course, there's something else you're forgetting that goes along with the map.
A compass.
Well done, you. Take a card. As opposed to just staring at me and then getting one of those fucking protractors so you can walk it around because you think you're on the seas. I'm at sea, right, Logan? Chink, 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 chink. Yeah. You come along and give him a broadside. God damn it. He's in a bus. You're in a bus. There's no broadside. Ooh, you got 1 card now, don't you? Mm-hmm. Right. You got fucked early on. Is there anything else? Because you feel like you're forgetting something major. Major.
Well, see, I can't have anything that has electricity because that's going to go. I will bring a first aid kit, too.
Done. You can get a nice little fucking packet that's about this big by this big. I used to own one. It was beautiful. Never used it. Don't know where it went.
That's how they usually go, too.
In real life, fuck yes. In the game, you're constantly running out of shit in there. It's like, I need more fucking gauze. I can't have enough gauze. How else am I going to hold him together? The gauze is literally the only thing holding him together. He's at 1 hit point. Yeah. But the clever thing, the super clever thing, will you be bringing that?
I don't know what the super clever thing is, but I was going to get some silver coinage, like blanks, some silver blanks.
That is the super clever thing. Money, great. How much would you like? Keep in mind, the silver coins that were being used there are 25 fucking grams. 25 grams doesn't seem like a lot, but that means that it's not many until you've got a kilogram and then several kilograms. So the money is super heavy if you're just dealing silver.
So I could get actually a couple maybe small Well, no, if I have a bar of it, that's
A bar is still silver. It's still
right.
super heavy.
See, I could do precious gems, but I don't know what they're going to be worth there.
True.
In the did I see, like, because I was at the library, did the guy that was at the library, the guards, or anybody in that area that I can think of have gems or some kind of jewelry on it all, or no?
No, you did notice that a couple of them had strings of coins because the silver coins, since you stole some, are made to be cut into eighths if desired, although they do have reading on the edges to keep from clipping. And they have holes in the middle so that you can put them on strings and then you could wear them and stuff. The prick who wouldn't let you in the library sitting behind the desk did have some silvers on strings, but you don't know if they're because there's got to be something else. Silver is just quite frankly too goddamn heavy. Because 40 silver coins, which isn't much as you've seen, that's 2 suits of clothes, is a kilo. Most people want to carry under 100 coins max in reinforced purses or some shit like that. You can carry more than that, but it's a big fucking hassle. So your guess is that there has to be something more valuable because logically there would be. But what? What could be more valuable?
Well, I'll get a small bag of silver coins. Like I'll get like so you said 40 silver is 1 kilogram.
Yes.
So I'll get 40 silver in
Okay.
in like a
Hold
bag,
on.
small bag.
Yeah, that I don't even care about how much is that worth because you have lots more money than that.
And then I'll get 40 gold in another bag.
Now the gold, on the other hand, he reaches for the calculator. Let's see, 40 gold. Hold on a second. Math. 40 gold times, and you're weighing the same weight as their coins. Their coins weigh 25 grams. So that's 1,000 grams of gold. Let's see here, in today's prices, is 1,000 grams of gold. That's more than you have unless you have more cash, because that'd be around 40 grand.
Okay, so
You can
I'll
get 20 gold, or you can get about 15 gold coins, including what you spend on your other shit.
that'll work.
Great. You have 15 gold coins.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to start raiding your bank and shit like that.
Nah.
Got.
Like I know I have money in there in the bank, but
Gotcha.
I don't need tons and tons of money. And if I need money that badly, I know what I can do to get it.
Yeah. Well, plus you're not even sure how much 15 gold coins is actually worth.
True.
But is there anything else you wanted to get while you were here? Science. I used a calculator. I'm happy. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Each gold coin is worth about $1,000. So 10, 15. Yeah, no, it's 15 still. Science. I did my fucking math and shit. I don't like doing math. You're out of money, so you done shopping?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, right, you then comes back. When he says, where are you going back to? What do you say?
Gothic. San
He goes,
Angeles.
yes, sir. and you arrive. Take a card. You got it right. That is indeed the call sign of it. So, right, you are back. Your gold coins don't match their gold coins.
Yeah, I know. So I'm
Okay.
figuring they're not going to be worth as much.
Who knows? I mean, your gold coins are great and everything like that. I mean, you got, pure quality and shit.
Hmm.
Are you what I'm saying is that you want to get shit changed over?
Yes, I'm going to go to their bank or
No
wherever.
problem. Mark off 1.5 gold coins. They just pretty much outright steal that. And then, and they bring in the alchemist and shit, test it out. So let's see, 1.5 gold coins is going away. The half gold coin, they give you 35 silvers because each gold piece is worth 70 silvers, 70 silvers.
Okay.
And then you get the other gold coins back in their version of gold coins. They don't ask to see ID when motherfuckers come in slinging a lot of gold and shit. They ask if you'd like to keep any money at their bank or have it put into handy banknotes that they will again charge you 10% for.
No, thank you.
Okay. Right. And is there's markets and shit if you want to go around and view those to see the kind of shit that they have here.
I'll just walk through like somewhere that has like. So the district that has like the weaponry and such, I'm figuring somewhere in there they're gonna have slaughterhouse, barbershop, weapons, helmets. What? So I'm gonna go over there and just ask them what kind of weaponry do they think should be used, or what I should be using if I'm going outside the city walls.
Well, you don't peace bond anything out there, right?
Right.
We suggest more is better, of course. Um, you could buy a pistol, a nice looking one will cost you a gold plus the upgrades, and depending on how many upgrades and which upgrades you get.
Can I see
Um,
them?
the upgrades,
No, the pistols.
do any of, I think they're going to have to send you to the pistol guide. They sell pretty much, just so you're aware, they sell various weapons. You can buy lots of different kind of shit. The prices are pretty much like either fits into a bread box, like size of a loaf of bread, 4
Mm-hmm.
silvers. Doesn't fit into like a bow or something like that, 10
Mm-hmm.
silvers. Something complicated like a crossbow with moving parts and shit like that, 30 silvers. Held weapon that does one place higher with a magic flavor that can't be changed, magical, 150 silvers.
Okay.
Um, it wouldn't work on a bow. You'd have to get each individual arrow.
Arrow.
So if you wanted to buy arrows, 12 for 2 silver, quiver 6 silver, compound bow, antique only, which does a little bit more damage, 700 silvers.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Then they're going to send you over. The first thing you discover is to buy a gun, you need paperwork and a spirit brand. But if you just want to talk about the upgrades and shit, they will not be demanding that.
So I want to see, like, if they have like weapons, like guns on display.
They have 2 different frames on display. Like the guns, unless you get a custom gun, then they either have a gun with all the elegance and beauty of a Glock, which is their shit frame. That's 55 silver, or a nice looking frame that imagine the clockwork genre, how it's all beautiful details and shit like
Uh-huh.
that. That frame is a gold.
Okay, now do these look like the ones that I have? Because I have 2 from the Shadowlands.
Oh, you mean from
The
Shadow
Shadow
Academy?
Academy. Yes.
Yes, both of those are the ugly and utilitarian 55 silver
Gotcha.
style.
Okay.
And both of them have no upgrades. So if you had actual spirit brand and a spirit pentagram and papers, then basically each gun would be 55 silver.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
So I'm going to try to roll my streetwise at a negative
Ooh.
to see if I can come up with paperwork and what I can do about a spirit brand.
Okay.
No.
Cool. No. No
Okay.
idea. Nobody knows nothing.
And I'm assuming that the hold on. I'm assuming that up at the where the fuck is it now?
Oh, by the way, there is something you see that does look useful. Magical flashlight. Held, reinforced, shockproof, waterproof.
The one that looks like a dildo?
Mm-hmm.
Pull it out of my pocket. I have one.
Oh, that's always on and shit? Great.
Yeah, it has like the little thing that turns off
Open,
and on.
close. Yeah,
Yeah.
great. They also have a different variation that's a headlamp that frees up your hands.
No, thank you.
Okay.
So the magical testing station at the Gnome Depot, is that just like a big trap? I just want to look.
You head over and look. It looks like one of the old love testers where you grab the handle and then it lights up 1 through 5.
Okay. Do people actually use that or no?
Yeah, sometimes as a bit more often than people use love testers.
So also, does their spirit pentagram light up or anything when they do so?
No, no, it's a lot of kids that use it, like 8 and 10-year-old kids. They have to stand on a stool.
But no adults do?
Sometimes an adult will come by and they'll do something like they'll eat something or rub something on their hands and then look disappointed, like it's supposed to have helped it and shit.
I'll go do it. I'll look around when there's no one really watching, and then I'll go do it.
It goes all the way up to 5, and that says mages.
Oh, okay. How the fuck does it know? I'm now curious.
There's a midget inside. He said he looks fucking
I
dangerous.
knock on it. Hello? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have no idea what the fuck this means.
This
Yeah,
is interesting.
all the magic ranks are detailed if you want me to tell you what they are and shit. But otherwise,
No, that's fine.
okay. Yeah,
I'm more interested in how
you're
that
at the
shit
top.
works. I'll have to come back and check it out later. Okay.
You're still thinking midget.
I go back
Midgets
to
are
the shop.
responsible. No problem. Oh, you do see something interesting. Golf balls, a dozen for 20 silver because they don't make them anymore. They're antiques. Set of golf clubs, antiques, 1,000 silver. Good ones they make, or less good ones that are made these days, 100 silver. Just a putter, 70 silver, antique. Less good one made today by some guy who maybe heard of a putter, 7 silver.
Interesting.
Thought I'd mention it.
Oh, I will ask one of the guards. I'll ask, do you guys ever go out beyond the walls at all?
That way lies death and madness.
Curious.
But yeah, sometimes. Well,
Is there
no,
any creatures out there that you need silver weaponry to kill?
oh God, yes. Silver
Gotcha.
and cold iron. These are your friends, citizen. Clapped you on the shoulder. Be well and remember everything except humans should be mercilessly slaughtered.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
Fuck elves, he says, and wanders off.
I'm gonna go over to the shop now.
Don't want to pick up a silver knife for slitting your own throat out of spite? Keep him from getting your XP?
No, that's fine.
All right.
I have magic to hit, so I'm good.
Okay. If it works. It may be immune to magic and vulnerable to silver or cold steel. Of course, you could always get the trifecta, which is cold steel and silver mix, along with magic. That's pretty much a fuck you weapon.
Do they make swords like that?
Oh God, yes.
They're probably expensive as fuck, though.
No, less than you'd think. Let's see here. Uh, Hold on a second. Let's see. Uh, See, that's 1,300 grams, so that'd be about 100 silvers worth, and then half of that, because half of it's also iron. So that would be about 50 silver. Call it 70 or so, so about a gold. Plus
Okay.
plus the magic part. Hold on, the magic part would be a bit more. Um, see, for that's just for the sword. Yeah, their whole, if you think about the whole economy, silver and shit is based on killing stuff. You can also buy iron bars and salt because those are technically money, but nobody uses them because they're heavy as fuck and or awkward. But yeah, their whole economy is based on killing non-humans.
Gotcha.
That's just how they roll. Let's see, weapon. That's the only problem with making a fairly detailed price list. I got 3 masted ships on this fucker, right? I got houses and shit. Case. Let's see. How much did I say? 100?
You
100?
said it
No,
was
it's a gold.
70, or
Yeah,
basically, yeah, gold.
70 plus. So pretty much about 3 gold. 1 gold for each thing. Silver, cold forged iron, magic. We call it the fuck elf sword. Would you like one, sir? It's only 3 gold, and they are beautiful, beautiful weapons and stuff. You can get them in a variety of styles.
Hmm.
Guaranteed to do damage against anything that needs silver only, magic only, or iron only.
What happens if they're immune to magic and I hit them with this?
Then you have to rely on the silver and iron, sir.
Okay. You said it's 3?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Let's see. And because of the magic, it does, if they're vulnerable to magic, instead of doing a D8, because base sword goes to D10, if they're vulnerable to magic.
Okay.
Fuck elves. Yeah. Or you could get the same thing in like spear, etc.
No, sword is good.
Okay. Are you sure you wouldn't like a glaive Gasarmi?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What about
This
a
will work.
bill hook?
Stop it.
All right. So, oh, give me a luck roll to see some other interesting shit.
Nothing special, but I made it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're wandering the markets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. You get to find out the repurposed cars that look like they're for the wasteland. They're made for off road. Go for 1,000 silver. The problem is, of course, you have to buy the Chris, which power it, and the Chris is expensive as shit. They also have something interesting called land yacht. Essentially, it looks like a go kart fucked a sailboat, and this is the baby
I see.
for like the high desert and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, skills used: land yacht, ground. Um,
Yay, a new skill I can use once and never need again.
Correct. Let's see. If you wanted to get one that fits into a rolling suitcase, that's only 170 silvers. If it doesn't fit into a rolling suitcase, it's 70 silvers. For something that looks like it was made by Logan, 50 silvers. Let's see. Other interesting shit they got. You find that they have bicycles. Mountain bike, mid-range, 70 silvers. Uses skill bike, ground. Mountain bike, upper range, 180 silvers. Mountain bike, top of the line, 250 silvers. These, if you have the bike skill, these are superior to horses because, well, in some ways, because you don't need animal handling horse. Horses, if you wanted to get a horse for a kind of crappy horse, it's 100 silvers. For a good horse, it's 140 silvers. Uses ride horse and animal handling horse. Great horse is 200 silver. They have mules, same shit, but it's about 100 to 200 silvers, depending on how good they are. They do sell camels here. They cost about the same as a mule, except that they are fucking evil. Mm-hmm. They sell slaves here. For children, you can get those for 10 silvers. These are all elves. Humans are, of course, illegal to sell slaves because, for one that's pretty much a cleaner is 20 silvers. Sex slave is 50 silvers. Butler, etc., some sort of trained is 200. Skilled, 500. Or you can say, I don't want something like that. I want a fucking golem. A golem is 1,000 silvers plus the Christ power of that fucker, which is expensive.
I think I'm good.
Okay, great. So, after wandering the markets for a while and discovering that not only is it dystopian society, but slavery is considered a great thing here, you head back and get a good night's sleep, and in the morning you hear arguing going on outside. Sounds like the great Yandun is arguing with some lady.
I go and see what's going on.
Well, he's not going to be going with my mercenaries. So you have a choice. You can either have him or my mercenaries. You go out and you see a very tough black lady with scars, tattoos, very short hair, weapons, and leather. She looks like she is just fucking able to lay down a hurt. And the great Yandun looks at you and goes, I'm so sorry. We're having a problem. She says, there is no problem. The Mercenaries Guild is happy to rent to you, but we have no idea who or what this is. And unless he has some ID papers or is a member of the Mercenaries Guild, it's not happening.
So how do we become a member of the Mercenaries Guild?
Do you have papers to join?
How do I become a member of the Mercenaries Guild?
Essentially, you have to pay 100 silver pieces fee, she says, looking your fucking flawless clothes up and down. She's like, what the fuck? I thought you were living at Yandun's place among the stench. She says, the Mercenaries Guild is 100 silver pieces to get in. Other than that, there's no charge other than what we shave off the commission to keep up your membership at this time. I
give her gold and 30 silver. Now what?
All right, she says. Yandun's eyes are popping like, ooh. She says, I'll tell you what. You seem like, she looks at the money, reasonable fellow. You do a mission for me when you get back from this one, assuming you survive. If you don't, and assuming you don't give either of my people any problems, it's a guy and a girl. She says, you do a mission for me, I'll make sure you get some papers.
Sounds good.
All right. Make a note that her name is Trissa, Trissa, Sutton. She is the head of the newly formed Mercenaries Guild. Now, she says, Yandun, I will hold his money. He says, that seems fair to me. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Here's what the mission pays, assuming you survive. It's 500 for going. If Yandun is returned alive and well and having achieved his goal, then instead it is 1,000. If he is not returned alive and well, nobody except the guild gets paid. So, yeah. Basically, if you make it, then you get 1,000. Woohoo!
Okay.
Which, before you went and got a shitload of money, seemed like a lot. Now, you're just happy to be working.
His mission is my mission now. I want to become more magically infused. So that sounds great to me.
If it's even true, though, because people came in and called him a fool.
It
You
sounds
seem,
good. It's
you seem
something to
to.
do. It's something
I was
in,
going to
in
say you seem to believe him regardless, though. Good for you. There you go. And go ahead and discard as many cards as you want. Refill your hand. You begin to set off on the mystic journey. So we're now in the bubble map of outdoors. If the rest of your party gets killed, you will need to know where to go in order to get back. You start at San Angeles and you head east on Route 66. You notice that even though it's not on your track, from here you can see the train tracks. Route
this is not
66,
a prestige mod, right?
it is if you finish it tonight, but I don't know if you will.
Okay.
You notice you can see the train tracks from here. Occasionally, you do see the train go by as you're going. The train itself, it looks like they have guards on the roof, and they've got like they're in not turrets, but they're in like enclosed round enclosures that have spikes and stuff sticking out, and they've got guns and shit like that. And you notice for their long range shit, they tend to use like ballista and such for long range heavy weapons. And let's see, you travel about a half a day from San Angeles by foot. The They do have. Oh, you were right, by the way. Yandoon does know how to do animal handling. He wants you guys to. He brought basically a mule that you can put all kinds of shit on. So he's got like saddlebags and stuff. So all of your gear except for your fighting gear, no problem, you
Mm-hmm.
put in there. His job is to try to keep the mule alive and hide if shit goes bad. That's
Okay.
his whole job because he wants all you three guys to be able to have your hands free for stuff. By the way, as a side note, this is a repeatable quest, so other people may go on it and whatnot. Please don't tell them about it.
Okay.
Cool. Let's see. You guys head about a half a day by foot until you reach a place called Rose Crown. Give me a geography roll to try to put it into comment or into more sense. Fuck you. All right. Do you even have that skill, or is this a new skill for you?
It's a new skill.
You suck. Odd three.
I pull out my map. I pull out my compass, and I say, "All right," and I show him as well.
He's impressed by the compass and ignores the map for a while. Right. This is formerly Pasadena that you've wandered to. They now call it Rose Crown for some reason. And what this is this is a gathering point, a caravan staging area for
Mm-hmm.
caravans heading overland. It's the last homely inn and shit like that. From here, caravans are going east on the heavily guarded train. For the suicidal, mad, or those too cheap to pay the train fare, the ancient Route 66 goes that way as well. In addition to several truck stop type amenities, there's also large areas for getting your caravans together, stabling various animals, shit like that. Prices here are 20% higher, but most people are only here for a day or two. There are lots of caravans here that are looking for trustworthy people to travel with. Um, essentially, Yandoon believes that you're non-human. The other two guards, they're keeping an eye on you and the surroundings. Yandoon's talking to you. You think he give me an empathy roll, and yeah,
By half.
a little bit bored, a lot lonely. He doesn't have many friends. With a fucking nickname like Stinky, it's not going well for him. So, he thinks you're not human, but he's happy to tell you about the ways of humans and shit. He never says you're not human. Of course, he doesn't want to insult you or anything, um, but it's been a half day of travel, and he wants to stop here before pressing on, simply because he's not used to this much physical exertion. He sits around making potions and shit. The guards are there to roll their eyes, and they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. But
How do you make your potions here? How do you do this?
he says, ancient Yandoon secret.
Oh,
Hmm. Oh, quick side note for Chris. Until potion making gets sorted out, it's ancient Chinese secret ancient Yandoon secret for everybody, because BZs just will not be able to do it. But
okay.
potions are, considering the resources the PCs have gotten, not at all a problem to get if they really want to. The problem is that you can only have like a potion a day, or it begins to stop affecting you, type thing. But they are good ways to get some hit points back or whatever. So it's pretty much an uneventful night. It's not a fucking great place. You wouldn't want to stay here longer than a day or two, because there's constantly fucking noise. It sounds like you're living next to a high density feedlot because of all the other animals and shit. Um, he pays for all this stuff. He's got money on him and shit. But
Okay.
yeah, the next day, you guys head out along Route 66. You're going through miles and miles of ruins, but there is a pretty decent amount of road traffic. You're going through ruins called the Valley of Bones. Oh, yeah. It's a good idea to keep track of their names, because you're all fucking different after this long. Going through the Valley of Bones, you're heading to a place called Burned Dino, and it's going to be 2 hard days of hiking, which is why he had wanted to rest up. One of the guards says, I heard when we stopped at Rose Crown, this area is heavily done by bandits. So keep your eyes open.
Okay.
No problem. There's not, you notice that most of the people do stick to using the train tracks and stuff. Let's see. Give me a luck roll. Lower is better. You guys are not really a very tempting target. 3 guards with a mule.
Like half, less than half.
Great. You end up catching up to a very large, very strong caravan,
Mm-hmm.
and Yandoon talks to the head of the caravan. He gives him a blue potion, which are half the price of the red ones. The red ones are fucking crazy expensive, he tells you. But yeah, they've got a lot of guards, like 100 some guards and stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, well, they tell you that will make an even fight if they run into Captain Lincoln F. Stern.
Who's that?
He is the bandit king in this area right now. He has a group of about 100 bandits. They often rob and sometimes murder people along this road, and his head is definitely worth a lot of money.
Hmm.
He has a big price on his head, but he has an ass load of men, and they're well armed.
Okay.
But It's 2 hard days of hiking. Give me an endurance roll. I'm curious to see how the doc is with this because he may have gotten soft.
Can I sit on the burro on your donkey?
I'm sitting on the donkey. He says, "My feet hurt."
Can you carry me? I'm sorry.
No, I can't carry you. The two guards that are with you are like, "Are you fucking for real?"
It's we're walking so much. I need a car or a horse car.
Did you really fail with that roll? You
Yeah.
forgot. Oh, you didn't buy. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Your feet are all bloody and shit. You had a couple of blisters that popped, and so now you're limping on both feet. But give me a willpower roll to yeah, for something. Times five or
Times
less.
4.
The next day, your feet are fine. You continue your fucking, oh my God, your feet are, and then I get all fucked up all over again. I heal, but
I
I live.
bandaged them, so every night it looks like I've just bandaged them, and then I wake up and they're fine, and they're probably like, "What?"
Cool.
To to what's his name? I keep forgetting his name. I want to call him Yolanda. Hey Yoli, it's because I regenerate.
Yandoon. The great
Yandoon.
Yandoon. No, the great Yandoon.
Okay, Yoli.
He glares at you.
I wink at him. Come on, run the road.
Are you an
You're making
ogre?
friends,
Are you an ogre magi?
right? No, I'm a human.
Oh, sure. He winks at you. You
Are you
guys
hitting
reach.
on me?
You guys reach Bernardino after 2 days of hard slog along the old Highway 10, aka Route 66. It's a good sized town. It's kind of in the midst of masses of ruins, which they've been slowly tearing down as they build outward. It's basically a farming town that other villages bring shit to here, and then it gets shipped back to San Angeles. And here, the great Yandoon pulls out his first of many surprises. There is a Route 66 museum here, and he spends several silver buying himself Route 66 patches and then attempting to badly sew them onto his clothes.
Do you want me to sew those to you?
Do you know how to sew? If you can sew it on properly, I'll give you one.
I try to sew.
Go for it.
I only know how to sew flesh, actually, so this will be interesting.
Everybody just does the slow look. They all give you the same look as at the end of the Lost Boys movie when the refrigerator's slowly closing.
No. If you gave me some 3/0 silk with a curved needle, I could, stitch you up though.
I become very nervous when you talk like that, says the great Yandoon. Very, very nervous indeed. The guards fucking finger their weapons and shit. They're still not sure. Yandoon says, "I'll tell you this, though, my monstrous friend. You'll want to get some of these patches for your own. You will need them if you achieve what is to be done. Never lose them. Keep them secret. Keep them public. They have to be showing. Never mind about the secret part. Sorry, that's something else."
All right, I get some patches too.
How many silver would you like to spend on Route 66 patches? You could also buy ashtrays, mugs, other
2. He spent 2, right?
No, he spent about 8 or 10 silver on these fucking patches.
No,
He
I'll
stocked
spend
the
like
fuck
half
up.
that. He's on acid.
Maybe.
8 to 10, huh?
He seemed fucking thrilled to be able to get them.
All right, I'll spend my 8. When in Rome.
No problem. You guys end up spending a whole day recovering in burned Dino because Yandoon is kind of a pussy still.
Okay.
As apparently are you.
Are you?
After that, you guys head back out on Route 66. Actually, during that day, the the guards are like, yeah, if Yandun gets killed, he gets killed. They go out and look around for information because these guys are used to walking everywhere. They come back and they attempt to make their research rolls. You lay around and whine about your feet so that you can have a new roll. One of them found out that the area you guys are going to is called Giant Pass.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's inhabited by giants, apparently. There's also, it's known for high wind, turbulence, fogs, wildfires, landslide, and a wind that can overturn a truck. And it's in the San Gabriel Mountains. And there's apparently giants that will kill you there.
Hmm.
They are not fucking happy about this. Also, you guys will be pretty much the only traffic going north. Everybody else is going south to the small villages and shit that trade up with this village. Burned Dino.
Hmm.
Yandun's a bit nervous about Giant coming and setting fire to him, burying him in a landslide, and then blowing him over.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Cut to, you're not fine. You guys get stopped by some honest to goodness giants. They are about triple the size of regular humans. They one of them advances. The other two stand back with their own piles of boulders and shit. And the one puts his arms on his hips. There's no sandy rolls. They're just super big humans. You just imagine you're talking to Andre the Giant.
Okay.
His bigger brother.
All right.
They want a fucking toll.
Do any of them look hurt or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. How much?
Cow.
Cow? Does it look like we have a cow?
They point at the mule.
That's not a cow. What else do you
The
want?
right size. What else you got? Oh, a giant-sized weapon.
I can give. Do you want a club?
They're wanting something that's stupidly big. They're giants.
Why don't you just use a tree?
Want something nice. Impress the rest of the tribe. What else you got?
Mm-hmm.
Or a lot of money.
A lot of money. What's a lot of money?
100.
100 what?
100 coin.
100 coin? 100 of what kind of coin?
Silver. Why, is there a better coin?
If I tell you there's a better coin, will you let us go?
No.
Well, that's not very fair. I'm telling you stuff to
Don't
help
care.
you become better bandits. Do you want to be a better bandit?
Knowing nothing never learned me nothing.
Let me go
100
talk to my
coin.
friends. Let me go talk to my friends.
All right.
I go over. So, are we going to kill these guys or what? I start casting a spell. I guess.
The guards look at you like they might kill you soon.
3.
Oh, no, don't kill him.
Oh.
He's doing his monster thing and fumbling.
Fuck. Now I'm going to have to spend a pause on that one. Son of a bitch. Because if I don't spend it now, I'm going to have to spend it later anyway. Finally. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay.
What do they want, says Yandu.
100. They want 100 coins.
Okay. He starts counting out 100 silver. There you go.
All right.
Wait a minute. One of the guards grabs your arm. It's like, do we really want to pay these guys for that? The woman's like, yes, we do. Yes. He's like,
do you really want to fight 3 giants that are going to throw boulders at you?
He looks. You can see his analyze treasure. He goes, thanks.
So I go and give 100 silver. There you go.
Please. They motion you to the road. They do not fuck with you at all. It appears that they are happy with their 100 silver.
Got it.
Now, just so you know, from here, there are 3 different potential ways you could go. Actually, also from Bernardino, there were several other ways you could go as well. But um, from
So where are we at now? Giant Pass.
Giant Pass, easy names, easy names.
Okay. There's 3 different ways.
Yeah, you could either continue on Route 66, which I am sure you will. You could go into the San Gabriel Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, there was 4 different, no, 3. Or you could go to Burning Bear Forest.
Now you need to stay on 66, or what's the plan? Can we go and make a?
We totally need to stay on 66.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's not even a fucking. There we go, Logan. That's where we're
Well,
going.
I'm just playing out in case you come back to explore later.
Okay.
So, you've been keeping track of the days and shit. By the way, Yandun has food, so your MREs are safe.
From Bernardino to Giant Pass was how many days? 1.
Let me check here. Let's see. Through the Valley of Bones to Bernardino is 2 days. Through Giant Pass until the next town of Victorville. Getting to Giant Pass didn't even take a whole day, apparently. To get to Victorville is 2 days walk. But we are not there yet.
Okay.
So, you guys are now going through the Mojave Desert.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. You kind of wish you had one of those fucking sailboat humping go-kart thing now. But it's kind of a good news, bad news thing because there's no more ruins. So good news, you not have to worry about people sneaking up and getting ready to attack. Bad news is there's not a lot of shit. So when you get closer to Victorville, though, strange things are afoot. It appears that massive rents in the earth have literally ripped apart the town and small bridges. You guys are way back. Everybody's wishing they had some sort of far-seeing device, including you. And give me spot hidden rolls. You notice that bridging these rents are small bridges for children.
I made my spot.
Okay. All the or child-size creatures. It looks like these little fucking bridges. Like seriously, they're made for like little kids. You have no idea how you're going to get the fucking mule across them. Okay. And it looks like should the mule try and the bridges break, then it looks like 4 stories of down. In the distance, you do see a fucking village. It has a wall that you can almost see over if you were to stand on your toes. And you just made your spot hidden, nothing special.
Right.
No problem. Something odd is coming toward you guys across the bridges. It seems to be a dog or something with something riding on it. Just one of them.
What the fuck is going on here?
As it gets closer, give me try your cryptozoology. If you don't make it,
happens again. Nope.
No. You still recognize it just because you've seen movies. You remember the I'm the Leprechaun movie?
Yeah.
It's a leprechaun riding a fucking coyote. That's not something you've ever seen. The other 2 guards are pretty nervous and are getting their weapons out. And the great Yandun's like, don't activate them yet. He's coming by himself. Perhaps he wishes to parley. Parley? He yells, and the guy's like, of course I'm here to parley, you fucking moron. That's why there's one of me. He stops his fucking coyote about 10 meters away, just outside of the range of the pistols that these guys are holding and thinking about activating. Give me empathy rolls as you look into the eyes of the R2 guards who you have not bothered to learn the names of because you know they're expendable.
Got it.
You can tell they're thinking about doing something stupid soon. They'll get you killed.
Calm down.
Give me a fast talk roll to simply calm them down. They're a bit freaked out
Bottom
by
of
all
half.
this. They're a bit more freaked out by you. Why haven't we killed him yet? Stum, he doesn't know. So, the leprechaun, he goes, "Fuck off."
Who?
Any
What? I
questions?
thought we were parlaying.
That is it. If you fuck off and leave us alone and don't approach our village, we won't have to kill you.
Well, we want to get by. We don't want anything out of your village. You can make sure that we don't do anything by watching us. We don't care about that. We just want to get to the other side and we're continuing on. We're on a mission.
He flips you off again. What do we get? Ooh.
What do you want?
Privacy.
All right, let us go through and we'll leave you alone. See, it works.
He shakes his head. He says, if you approach our town, we will fucking skin you and wear your skins.
That has to be uncomfortable and would chafe, especially in the heat out here.
He says, true.
Is there a way that we can get around and not go through your town? We just want to get by. We don't.
Oh, go day that way. And dude's like, we must not leave the road.
We're on a quest from God. We have to travel the road of 66 to get to the end of the road where the last 6 is, which was where the devil is, and we're going to kill him. So that's why we need to stay on this road.
Give me a fast talk roll. He goes, huh.
Nothing special, but I got it.
Well, so you have to stay on the road.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. You seem to be the leader. The great Yandoon goes, yes, he is. The fucking leprechaun who is sitting on his coyote, which begins to fucking itch itself, and this is causing the leprechaun's leg to fucking jump around. He's like, stop it, stop it, stop it. He says, then I suppose you wouldn't mind being placed under a geas.
What kind?
A geas to kill 3 of the kobolds. And whether you kill their riding scorpions or not is of no matter to me. But if you are agreed to be under a geas to personally kill 3 of the kobolds, we shall let you pass through our town. We'll even make sure that your animal makes it.
What do you guys think? Sounds good to me.
If you're comfortable with personally killing 3 of whatever the fuck he just said.
Kobolds? Is there kobolds around here that you know of?
They've never been outside of San Angeles. You go outside and survive.
That's fine. We'll kill some kobolds. Why not?
I don't want to kill any kobolds, says the great Yandoon.
No, you don't have to. I will. Collectively, we have to kill 3, right? Not just each of us kill 3.
You kill 3.
Me.
Anything anybody else kills is up to them. I said you. That's what the word personally means. The dog begins like scooching its butt along the ground. He's like, get it out, got it out.
So I have to kill 3 kobolds.
Uh-huh.
When?
He says, before the week is done.
I don't have a year and a day?
Yeah. He looks irritated with you. I see you've dealt with our kind before.
Maybe.
Do we have a deal, mister?
Sure.
Then you
If
will.
you show me where the kobolds are.
Me personally?
You personally.
We will have to talk to the old one. She is wise in the ways of these things and see what she says. You others and you, big dog, he points at your mule, stay here. You, points at you, come with
Mm-hmm.
me. Be careful
Okay.
on the bridges. Give me a luck roll not to have hilarity in a bridge break when you're halfway across, sending you plummeting 4 stories down. Oh, you lucky
I made
fuck.
it.
If you'd gotten a 99, I would have probably peed myself just a little bit. So, no problem. He takes you to an old wise woman, and it's odd seeing. And by the way, everybody is dressed up like leprechauns from Darby O'Gill and Little People. They have the brass buckles and the green hats and shit. It is the most ridiculous shit you've ever seen, including the men, women, children. Who does their tailoring? You do not know.
I wonder if there's a pot of gold around here somewhere.
There well might be. It appears that their village has been under siege for quite some time. Just so you know, from here it either continues on Route 66 or you can go to the great or giant abandoned airport.
Hmm.
But she says, she says, you are the one who is agreeing to personally kill 87 kobolds?
3.
Very well, she says.
But he personally has to show me where they're at.
She looks at him. He's like, no, I don't. No, no. She says, fine. Very well, she says. Now, she pokes out an ancient, withered, gnarled, reddish tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Got your tongue to mine. All the other leprechauns lean forward slightly.
No.
Let's make it official, she says.
No.
All right, fine. Then place your hands upon the sacred log.
I've heard that before too.
No problem. She puts you under a geas. You have 7 days to personally kill 3 kobolds. Cool. After that, then you will wither, die, and your dick will fall off. And your tongue will stop working.
Okay. Where are the kobolds?
No problem. He will take you to them. The rest of your party, they're happy to let pass, or they can wait here for you to return in triumph.
Have them wait here.
Very well, she says. She says, do you agree to be our guest to the great Yandun? And he's like, very well. And she says, good. Now, touch your tongue to mine. He's like, what? She says, to make it all official. He's like, and you see him going,
You ghosting
you and your new leprechaun auntie-buddy head off. Eventually, you reach it looks like the battlefield where many battles have taken place. It's on the way to Barstow, which is 1 day of forced march from Victorville. He says, you see that town in the distance as your guys are both laying on top of a sand dune and looking in the distance?
Mm-hmm.
They're in there. You hear the dog or wolf urinating in the background. He's like, God damn it, every fucking time.
Okay.
He says, how are you going to do it without them killing you? There's like over 100 in there.
Okay.
He just slowly looks at you and he goes, they're super tough.
Okay.
They ride poisonous scorpions.
Okay.
God damn it, just tell me how you're going to do it, he says.
I'm just gonna sneak over there, kill 3. Do you need proof? Like I can bring back ears or some shit?
He says. Either you are the most dangerous person in the world or you are a fucking idiot. I'll tell you what. The right hand. He then goes, oh, yeah, right hand of each.
Okay.
Should I just wait here? It's when then that Chris froze up on the recording, never to find out whether he killed them or not. Stay tuned, gentle listeners, as Chris goes, what the fuck is wrong with my internet? It's then that Chris suddenly realized his internet had stopped working. He began to panic. Hooray, he's back. I was narrating what was happening to you in the meantime.
So we good to go? What time of day is it?
What time of day would you like it to be? I mean, it's getting on toward evening, so it's good sneaking time. That's what you're looking
Good.
for.
That's what I was looking for.
Guess what? It is.
Hey! And then I'm gonna go sneak over to the other side.
Okay, you sneak over to closer to where the fucking kobolds live. Little red fuckers with a horn in the middle of their head. Sometimes they go by on their scorpion. One's kind of going slow, and he's like dun 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 dun. He says as the scorpion slowly goes by. They look fast as shit, though. They definitely look dangerous, and the scorpions are a little bit bigger than a good-sized husky.
Okay.
Cool. You notice that the fucking Darby O'Gill and his little fuckers and the kobolds seem pretty evenly matched as far as size and shit like that go. Yeah.
And they have huts.
Oh, sure. Lots and lots of. Actually, they live in repurposed human ruins and shit.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. But yeah, give me a stealth roll. Lower is better. This is how close you can actually approach.
It's just made. It's nothing special.
Okay, you're probably 20, 30 meters outside of town behind some scrub and shit like that.
I'll wait until it's like late. Like I'll watch patrols and I'll watch to see what the patterns are, so that way I can get in.
Give me a surveillance roll.
Got it by half.
These guys kind of suck on their patterns and shit, on paying attention, on not fucking smoking while they're on watch. Yes, they smoke. They're bad kobolds. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Your stealth roll suddenly becomes much easier. Yeah. Are you wanting to ambush one of the patrols or?
Oh no, I'm just gonna go into a home and murder some children and the families and shit.
Fair enough. Give me a stealth roll. Again, lower is better.
I made it. Nothing special.
All right. Shows you kind of fucking push open a door and you hear, huh? What? And you go into combat rounds. Basically, let's see. Roll a D6 minus 2. You had time to pick one of the homes. I'm curious to see how many people are in here.
None.
Let's go for a D4 instead. I didn't really think that through.
A D4 minus 2 is harder though.
No, just a D4. Just a D4.
One. Okay.
All right, there's one poor bastard in there. Let's see how your fucking standard combat against this poor bastard goes. Let's see. Oh, life sucks for you, you think. Villains are first. Posing dramatically is approved. He spends his round trying to figure out what's going on because he's not used to a giant walking into his house. So he goes, oh, holy shit, he says.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Fast draw sword, chop his head off. Got it by half.
Give me a damage. Oh, you made it by half. Okay, I was going to say they are a very small negative to hit due to small size. Go ahead and give me the damage you want high.
So I now have a strength bonus. What does that mean?
Damage bump by 1 die.
So D10 to a D12?
Correct. Oh, I see. Are you using your fuck yeah sword and then going up a die?
I'm just using the silver magic iron one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, so yeah, your D12, you rolled a 2. He is slightly wounded and really fucking loud. So we now go to next round. Let's see if he's first so he can call for help and get you killed. Heroes are first. Villains can only defend and scream for their lives. Reloading is approved. It's all up to you to make this at -10.
Got my attack.
At -10?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a 95 in sword.
God damn you. Okay. And there 2 damage. He's up to 4. He looks about half dead. For his round, he screams like he is being gutted very slowly.
Okay.
You're thinking the sword may be broken. And yeah, next round. Heroes are first, villains are second. His screams continue.
What the fuck is going on?
He continues screaming as you very slowly beat him to death with the fucking pommel of your sword. He's never seen or heard of such cruelty before. He has no idea why you just don't stab him with the pointy end and instead insist on slowly beating his life out of him. Right, the guards that are on patrol, and you hear their scorpions scurrying this way. This should give you plenty. There's probably about 4 of them in patrol. Normally it'd be 2 guys, but these are half as tall, so they like to go 4 at a time. That should give you the rest of the hands you need if it doesn't call down the village on you. For his round, he's picks up his weapon. Yeah, he says, brandishing a small, fucked up looking halberd. Tiny halberd. Next round. Heroes are first and cannot spend hero points. Making fun of the midget you are slowly beating to death is approved. He attempts to parry. He fucking what? All right. He managed to parry aside your 8 points of damage with his 20 parry. Woo! He says, I'm on fire! And then he counterattacks and attempts to stab you in the foot. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my God.
All right, then I'll defend. Like, wait,
Go for
he can counter? Oh, I wasn't sure if I could.
You get 1 attack and 1 defense. Since you're on attack, your defense is at -30. So if you have a 92 or better, you just parried away his 4 points of damage.
Oh, no. Okay.
You take 4 points from his D6 weapon. He stabs you in the foot.
I have chainmail on.
Sorry. Let me roll a D4 instead. 1 point. Apparently, that was a good purchase, you think, happily.
Okay.
No problem. It appears that this thing is super tough, or you have gotten so much weaker. Maybe it's higher gravity field here. You console yourself. Right, next round. The other bad guys pull up outside. Letting out a battle cry is approved.
Chop. Just fucking die.
There's 20 parry or less. Come on, 20%. No. Right, you managed to kill that one. The other guards, they pretty much notice there's like a cutoff scream in that hut there. You now have 4 more. So you have all 3 plus 2 spares ready for you. They go, yeah. and their scorpions begin charging this direction. You notice one of them stays back, and he begins pulling out a horn thing. Next round.
I go to the doorway, so it's a doorway battle.
Yeah, no problem. Only one can get at you at a time, but you do see the asshole with the horn over there. Heroes are first, villains are second, and cannot use ranged weapons. It shows them all going, oh.
Quick draw pistol.
Waving around a weapons approved.
And I'm going to...
Which pistol is this?
Rogers.
As soon as it gets into your hand, give me a luck roll. Lower is better. Special.
I made it. That's it.
It begins to light up, and it says, "Dita Tota." Give me a alien language roll. I don't know if you have this language already.
I made my ancient Phoenician, if that's it.
Is that the language that the aliens were speaking when you went to the work for them?
I don't know, because I have ancient. I have alien, which is ancient future prison. I have Hyperborean. That one?
Future prison.
Yeah, that makes it.
Motherfucker, it says unauthorized user detected.
Okay.
Didn't do that before, I don't think.
No, it never has.
No, but apparently something's up with this particular zone.
Okay.
Now, give me a willpower roll to do stuff.
Times 3.
Okay. Oh, that's sexy. Okay, great. You go. And the reds, or sorry, the octarine light turns into gray pimpled light. Authorized user.
Okay. And then I shoot the fucker that's about to blow his horn.
Okay, give me a tell me the stats on this fucker.
Well, hold on. Let me see if it...
You missed anyway, didn't you?
No. It's 2d8, and then I have to roll a d4, and if I roll a 1, it explodes.
Got it. What's the range?
Or no, wait. It's a... Hold on. That sounds wrong.
Please look it up.
No, I know it's 2d8 damage, but I think it's a d8 to see if it explodes or not. Hold on. I gotta go to old notes. Fuck me.
Your fucking ray gun often. You forget.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, that it's a D8, because
I'm not worried
D4,
about that.
I wouldn't have used it, but it's 2d8 damage. I know that for sure.
Well, I remember you'd fixed it up a little bit and made it a little bit better. So
yeah, it was D4 damage to you if you use it and get the... Right.
Yeah, you should have notes on this, because if you cannot find your notes, it's simply not going to work.
All right, fine. It's not. I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes looking through notes, so it doesn't work.
Shit. All right. Maybe later, you think. Right. So you point, click, nothing. He's spitting into his horn right now.
Okay.
Is there something going on in the background? You okay?
No, I took it. It caught on my earring.
Ow.
Like what exactly? Like what you said? You are sure that's the damage and everything. What are you looking for what you don't know it being?
Just the range.
Oh, 10 meters.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing roll D4 explosion thing then, and since you can't find your notes, because we know it's probably better than that, because I know you'd fixed it. But if you can't find your notes, go with the worst case scenario. How's that? Spend pause.
Got it. I know. Okay.
Damage.
9.
9 incinerates him.
Okay.
Apparently, they don't have many hit points. Now, unfortunately, it actually incinerates him. He is literally a small pile of ash.
That I do remember that he just like when they die with this thing, they turn to ash. That was actually a thing.
Yeah. So he has
But I
no
don't care
hand.
because he had a fucking horn in his hand and he just needed to go the fuck away.
He has gone away and taken his horn with him. All of the other ones, hold on a second. They roll. Right. Two of them spend time looking back. The other one is using his scorpion to attempt to attack you in your doorway battle.
Okay.
Let's see. Scorpion tail. That's right, kids. Be sure to do a doorway battle. Hit 30. Damage D4. Okay. The
Can I do negative
scorpion
30
attempts
and
to.
sword parry it or no?
Not really.
Okay.
Don't worry. They kind of suck at their job. So the scorpion stings the kobold in the back with his fucking stinger. And the kobold now makes a con roll, fumbles it, takes double damage from the poison as well. Fuck it. He dies. So you've still got an angry scorpion, and then two mounted scorpions, and then another unmounted scorpion. The other unmounted scorpion makes actually, let's see, morale. The one that of the hornblower, it goes off to do something else. This one, though, that just stung its own rider to death, it's pissed at you, apparently. The other two cheer it on. So now it's fighting with its dead rider in there. Next round. Villains are first. Heroes.
Ray gun, 1d8 on one explodes. 10 meter, 2d8, pile of ashes if it killed.
Good. That'll work. Okay, villains are first. Heroes are second, but must mark off an actual useful piece of gear. Jumping something's approved. I don't know if I recommend it right now, but what do you get rid of?
Light sticks or first aid kit?
First aid kit. There you go. Because light sticks, there's lots of light sticks. Nobody cares. First aid kit's an actual.
I can just see a bunch of the leprechauns using them. Yeah, just no, the leprechauns took all my light sticks and they cracked them and they're
getting stoned on peyote and throwing up and having a rave. I could totally see that. Actually, you've talked me into it. Light sticks are gone instead. There you go. All right. So let's see. First off, the scorpion attacks you. It fucking hits. The scorpion is finally doing something not totally stupid and sucky. And roll a con roll versus additional damage from poison, which you get right away.
I get right away, but I phase it, so it doesn't matter. Boop.
All right. You miss out on your 2d4 damage. The scorpion seems impressed. Okay, your turn.
So it's the scorpion, and then the rider's dead, though, right?
He is totally dead, still sitting on the back slumped on the back of the scorpion.
All right, I'm going to chop I'll chop the scorpion, I think.
No negative to hit the scorpion. It's a little bit bigger. Is that a crit?
23 damage.
You do so much damage that its parent scorpions both die somewhere else in the desert. These things are not that tough. They are weaker than humans. That kind of damage could decapitate the strongest. Arnold in his prime, no problem. Chop, head's gone. So, yeah. The other two riders are yelling for help as they desperately try to stave off the menace to their fucking village. One of them is able to get to you because you have wisely decided to fight a doorway battle. Heroes are first. Researching is approved.
Chop. 10.
He dies horribly, but his scorpion's still alive. The scorpion attempts to sting the shit out of you with its poisonous. Oh, God, it hit. Give me a con roll versus extra damage.
I'll spend a pause.
It all misses. Next round. The
Or
other
wait,
guy.
do I have an? I thought. Wait, do I have a negate? No, I got rid of it. Oh, I do have a negate. Negate instead.
Great. Next round. Heroes are first. Any action you have to roll for, if you're successful in that roll, is approved. The village is starting to fucking come awake around you. This is
Chop.
not a good thing.
Oh
You
shit!
attempt to, you run yourself through the head. You feel much better now that your head has some ventilation.
Looks like I'm spending that pause whether I want to or not.
Mm-hmm. Combat. It's fantastic.
I had really hoped that I was going to try to sneak in 9 points to the scorpion.
The scorpion dies ugly. No problem. The last one is for his action. He's simple actions away, yelling for help and saying that there's a giant in the loose. He has a hand. He has two of them. What do you do?
I simple action up to him.
There you are. His scorpion's like. Oh, is that it? That's the end of the round?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. After his combat, by the way.
Any is approved.
Yes. By the way, after this combat, I'm going to stop this broadcast and start a new one because it's giving me warnings and shit.
Okay.
Cool. Next round, possibly the last. Fortunately for you, you are first because the scorpions can skitter quite quickly, but you go first. Nothing good's approved. Go for it.
Scorpion, chop. 8.
It dies. The creature on it attempts to dramatically roll off. He lays under his sword. You're at a plus 30 to hit him next round if you so choose, as he bars his neck and hisses at you.
Okay.
And last round, you hear things are moving quickly this direction. In addition to being at the plus 30% for a prone target exposing his neck and hissing, you also get a free reroll if you'd like it. Acrobatics is approved. Ooh, reroll damage, try to kill him all at once? You suck. You slightly wound him in order to irritate him. For his round, he gets up and simple actions away.
Simple action.
Pardon?
I simple action up to him.
Next round. As you walk after him, as you stalk him through his fucking village. Heroes are first. Attacking someone with an unusual weapon is approved. The ray gun would count. But
no, I'm just going to keep
chopping.
Chop.
Okay. No problem. You kill him and the girl he took to the kobold prom. So he falls dead at your feet. You can see other kobolds are emerging, and they're yelling at each other.
I'm going to hide.
But all your hands. What about your hands?
Well, I don't have time to collect the hands now, do I?
You don't think so.
I'm going to go hide.
You're thinking running the fuck away might be the only thing that saves you at this point. And running hard.
I'm going to go walk behind the hut, and I'm going to stand really still. I'm going to continue standing still.
Did you make it?
I figure I have a couple rounds to do this, right? Or no?
You got hold on. Roll a d6 plus 2. That's how many rounds you have total.
6. Say 1, 2.
That's about 30 seconds.
3, 4.
Is that fumble?
Yeah. Wow. Now I have to sprint. So I start running. Fuck it.
After you wait. It's super challenging now. Run. Okay, we go into next round. They called the run the fuck away round. That's a really good plan that just did not work. The villains are first. They attempt to notice you and yes, of course they do. And there's a hue and cry as they very slowly come after you. They creep after you. Let's see what kind of sprinting. Yeah, there it goes. And you're off. And you're running around the corner. And here we go. Next round. Give me that sprint roll for a card.
Got it.
Take a card. So you are sprinting the fuck away. The problem is that you seem to have everybody in the village after you. And you hear, "Oh no," from up ahead of you. Meanwhile, the guy you came with is attempting to get his dog to go with him and run the fuck away because the village is literally pouring behind you. Slowly, but pouring. Nothing good's approved. Give me a sprint roll. That guy is currently, looks like he's qualifying for the Kentucky Derby dog style. He's doing it doggy style. He has fucking rolled an 06 on his fucking ride the hell away. He's like, "I believe you!" And he's running. He's disappearing into the distance. Okay, now give me a long distance running roll. If you can make this, fuck it, you get away. God damn it. Experienced players always take both sprinting and long distance running.
This
Why?
just gets it because 30 is what I put into it in the very beginning, and that's it. I've not used it.
Wow. You Conan fucking run away from this bitch. No problem. You get back to the village. You would say you've probably got 10, maybe 15 minutes until the kobold village that you riled up gets here to attack and kill everybody. What do?
I let them know that the kobolds are coming because they think that they thought that they were saying that you guys sent me to go assassinate the village head, and they're chasing me down, so they're coming this way.
Give me a fast talk roll for that assassinate the village head thing.
Got it. Not by greatness, but I got it.
The guy who was with you goes, "We did?" He seems baffled. A couple of kobolds are hiding your already cracked glow sticks and shit. A couple of them have drying vomit on them from the peyote.
I cast phase on myself. Nope. Yes.
And they were like, "Did we pick a bad night to party?" So, right. Just before the entire village goes underneath a swarm of kobolds riding scorpions, I'm going to end this broadcast, and I will put the new Google Hangouts link in the Roll20.